I'm willing to buy in to your conspiracy theory.
Okay.
Where's the damn video in 4K? I need to see something that is 2025 and not 1984.
My Christianity does not allow me to believe in aliens. Birds aren't real. People believe this. They think that all birds are surveillance devices. That's how birds went extinct, maybe. They all flew to the edge of the earth, dropped off, and then the CIA created a bunch of fake birds that watch us now.
Yeah. So I'm willing to buy in to your conspiracy theory.
Okay.
But I have to...
Depending on the conspiracy theory.
I'm willing to buy in if I can understand it. Okay?
Yeah.
And I love thinking through why I would or would not buy into this conspiracy theory. There's plenty of famous ones. For instance, aliens, right? Area 51, where Tulsi Gabbard, very vague in answering a question about UFOs and different things from space and whether or not we're hiding things. This is from the Podforce One podcast.
My husband is in the corner, for the record, pumping his fist right now that you're asking this question.
So, I mean, is there anything, we've had some declassification of some very strange videos that look like they are, unidentified flying objects. Is there anything in the files that you think you could find or you have found?
Nothing that I'm prepared to talk about today.
Ooh. So watch this space.
Say what?
Watch this space.
We are I'm just going to say this. We're continuing to look for the truth and share that truth with the American people.
You know what that means? They haven't seen or found anything, is what that means.
Yeah. Well, also, she doesn't want to be caught in a lie by saying there's absolutely nothing, but also I'm not ready to talk about it.
Coming across as though she's seen the files, like as if they're there. Like so from Area 51, like where apparently there's a spacecraft there, or there's something. If that were the case, someone cleans that room. There's more than just the president of the United States who has access to that file.
Yeah.
Someone physically has to clean that building, and you think that janitor on his deathbed isn't telling his daughter or his son or his wife or someone, hey, by the way, they're hiding aliens where I worked for 35 years. Of course they would say something like that. The cameras, there's video of you. We live in a day and age where Chad is finally catching up to the new day, where he's getting a new iPhone. And where's the damn video in 4K of this alien or spacecraft flying around our planet? Why is there no UFO sightings over New York or big cities? It's always out in the middle of nowhere where one person with a flip phone is able to dissect or take a photo of this. I need to see something that is 2025 and not 1984 to buy into this. I'm not saying that aliens don't exist. I'm just saying I don't think anyone's ever seen one. And, I mean, Steven Spielberg wouldn't get the credit for E.T. if someone had actually seen one, because I'm here to tell you it doesn't look like that, just because Steven Spielberg says it does. I mean, that's where I come down on this conspiracy theory.
So
we're not hiding that.
Yeah, I loved X-Files. Huge fan of that show. Like, I like some of the alien stuff, Steven Spielberg movies you mentioned. Mm-hmm. Loved E.T. Funny enough, E.T. first ever movie I cried watching as a little kid when they found E.T. in the creek bed. Spoiler alert. He wasn't dead though. Thought he was dead, and I started crying.
I was very young.
They had a re-release when I was like 3 years old. That's how I saw it in the theaters, 3 or 4.
I shit myself, apparently, as a kid.
Yeah.
That was my first movie I went to with my dad.
We all did,
My
by
dad
the way.
had
You
to
weren't
take
alone
me
there
to the bathroom.
as a baby.
Kids were in there smoking, and because my dad took his infant son, he ran all the smokers out of the bathroom. So that's the only story I have about E.T.
Amazing. The whole alien thing. I like the fiction around it. I think there's a huge universe out there. Some of the stuff that we've seen, like the weird videos, I can't quite explain what's going on.
Unknown foreign
but
object.
there's got to be some sort of explanation.
Of course, yes.
I don't think we've recovered any alien bodies. I don't think that some alien has
Well,
visited us and someone saw it. I'm with you on Area 51. I think that's where we hide a lot of stuff, but I don't think it has a lot to do with alien life form.
One more. Why do we always view this through the prism of the United States and not the world? As if we're in charge of hiding alien life form. And you don't think China or Japan or Russia or someone else would see this and then announce it to the world? Like we're the only country that would have this, and we're able to hide it. Like I just don't buy it.
Yeah, I'm with you. And also, my Christianity does not allow me to believe in aliens.
Okay.
Like I have a hard time coming to grips with alien life forms if you believe in the Bible and you believe in creation. Hutton, I had to go ask my pastor at one point about dinosaurs because I had a hard time squaring dinosaurs. Why are there not dinosaurs discussed in the Bible from time? And there's passages about big beasts that roam the earth and the skies, and so that could be dinosaurs.
Okay.
The flood could have washed out the dinosaurs too. But I feel like if you are a believer and you believe in the Bible, it's hard to believe in the Bible while also believing there's like separate Bibles all over the universe of a God and creator of the universe and separate universes where aliens exist. So I have a hard time marrying those two together. I'm not buying it.
Chad,
verdict on this is no aliens for both of us.
I need better footage than the local Exxon gas station bathroom corridor outside where you have to get the paddle with the key and the grainy footage if someone's like beaten up out there. You can't even tell who's you can't make the face out because the footage is so grainy. That's what I see.
We need that shot in the movie Signs in South America where they're like, turn away because this is very disturbing to some.
Yes.
And the alien just walks by. All the people are running out and it just like walks through a mall.
Yeah.
And you see the alien right there. That's the type of footage that we need to believe.
Chad, where do you come down on flat earthers?
I think it's... I don't even know why we're discussing it. I think it's the most ridiculous thing ever. We've seen satellite images of Earth, and this is what
you can see it in
a lot of this is going to come down to. A lot of this is going to come down to this with me. Okay, I understand people when I can understand their motives. I understand somebody who's ambitious because I can see their ambition and I understand what they get out of a situation. So I need to understand your motive before I understand you, and that's in business. That's in relationship, that's in life, that's in everything. I need to understand where you're coming from and what you want out of a situation. What is the motivation or incentive to fool people into believing the earth is round? Like, why?
Yeah,
why would this be some ultimate gag on people that, gotcha, the earth's actually flat? Like, I don't know. So, why would someone do that? We're going to get into one conspiracy theory that I fully understand the motivation to keep something under wraps. Okay? Why would we want to fool everyone into believing the earth is round when it's in fact flat? This is the dumbest one. It's not the dumbest. We're going to get to another one that's dumber, but this is one of the dumbest ones.
Well, aside from like trying to why someone would want to be fooled or fool others on this. Like, so if in fact, like, I don't think the majority of the true flat earthers think you just drop off the edge. Because my question would be, why has no one tried to commit suicide by just dropping off the edge of the earth? If in fact you believe that, like you just drop off, like someone would just go there and want to die.
Right.
Haven't seen that.
Be the number one destination for suicide. The end of the earth.
And by the way, they would live stream it because of the algorithm.
Right.
I would
get a paddle boat and go out to the end of the Indian Ocean.
If it's just flat, right? How can we go from California to China, and then go from Europe to the east coast of the United States of America? Like that, if in fact it's flat, it doesn't just repeat itself if it's flat. That's why I just can't buy it.
Like the around the world flights,
But hey, there are people who truly diehard believers of this.
We know someone who's a friend of ours who's talked to us about both of these.
Yes.
And this next one we're about to get into.
The moon landing. The moon landing.
I remember the conversation we had with a friend of ours, a passionate conversation where they believed the moon landing is fake.
Yes. So this is one that again, I'm willing to buy it if you can answer these questions. Why would the Soviet Union just say, yeah, you guys went,
Got us.
and then continue to not try to go and just let us take the credit for it for all these years? Why? Why would Elon Musk skip the moon and try to go to Mars? He would go to the moon, and with Elon Musk, he would prove that our flag's not there. No country has done that. Elon Musk isn't trying to do that. So the fact that we have convinced ourselves that we have not gone to the moon, when those that are exploring space are not trying to go because we've been, that to me is a simple question that no one can answer and confidently say that we haven't been to the moon. And if it's fake, we faked this in the 60s. So with all the deep fakes that we have now, you would think with the technology, you could actually like break this down in a way that the technology that we actually had in the 60s, which was crap, that they were able to fake this to where the majority of people think we've been. But those who believe we haven't been have dissected this but haven't convinced everyone. Like I can't wrap my head around why you would believe that, especially just the simple Elon Musk with his ego would go to the moon. He would not skip it and go to Mars.
Yeah, well, and a lot of people have been since. I
know,
think
but
the argument is that
had we not been, he would be going.
The argument is that we faked it to show that we were better than Russia in the Cold War, so we could beat them to it. I don't buy any of it.
And instead, they partnered with us. The cosmonauts partnered with us on the International Space Station.
Right. It undermines a lot of brave people's and smart people's work. Is what I don't even like talking about this one.
Yeah.
Because I think that it's a true miracle when you think about the technology in 1969 that we were able to get to the moon, and the people who had to work on that technology first to get us up into space, and the brave astronauts who had to launch themselves that fast into space and go to the moon. I think it's disrespectful to all of them, all the scientists, everyone who worked on that project, to pretend that it was fake. Well, so I don't even want to go there.
Again, like it's one where you buy into Area 51 if you buy into never going to the moon. Chad, two quick ones that I know you're passionate about because we got Clay coming out. The JFK assassination.
Yeah.
Is this the one?
I'm buying it.
Okay.
I'm buying it. This is, call me crazy, call me a tinfoil hat guy like the one we're looking at here in the middle of us. I think our government had something to do with JFK's assassination.
With Lee Harvey Oswald?
Yeah, I don't think they liked the direction he was going. I think they think it was a national security issue during the Cold War.
Okay.
I don't think that the CIA liked how he was undermining them, and they wanted to do some things too. I think that Lee Harvey Oswald was, I don't know if it's tricked into doing, I mean, he did it. But I think that there was a backing, and I think that it was just way too convenient with Jack Ruby killing him right after that before he could really talk and get more information. There's a lot of things out there. I've got a lot of podcasts I can recommend to you if you'd like to know more about this. But this is a theory that I'm actually buying. Now, Hutton, here's the one that it makes me insane to even mention.
Okay.
And our guy, Davey Hudson, brought this up a few times.
Yes.
I didn't even know about it until Davey brought this to my attention. But it is, in fact, a very real conspiracy theory. The conspiracy theory is that birds aren't real.
This is real? Like people actually buy this?
People believe this. They think that all birds are surveillance devices.
Like the three-eyed raven.
Well,
so like I have a dead bird right now on my balcony.
Yeah, can you take it apart and see if there's surveillance equipment in it?
We eat chicken. Like,
that's a good point.
I don't. I mean, we do have, the technology to fly around and spy on people, but we don't need this, do we?
Well, like all birds are fake throughout time. All the works of literature that have talked about birds in the sky. All those birds were fake too. Did the ancient Egyptians create a way to fake birds to put
pigeons,
surveillance on all the people building huts?
It's like people
back in the day.
Pigeons aren't real or something. Is that the thing? Like, I don't know. It's just it's crazy.
Yeah, birds are real.
Just send a drone out there.
You can dissect them. There's been many experiments done with birds. You can go see for yourself. Go shoot a bird. Those that like to go pheasant hunting. Go kill a pheasant and look inside that pheasant.
Or a pigeon.
Take it apart, and you tell me if you see any type of device that shows that it's not
All
real.
those pigeons just out in the middle of Central Park
I mean, this is
with the homeless woman from Home Alone 2.
Hutton, this is the moronification of America. This is the perfect example of it. That anyone would actually repeat that birds aren't real.
Yes.
This is where I have a hard time believing your intelligence. If someone were to tell me this, I don't know that I can be friends with you.
What happens when the bird flies?
Like, I want people to come together, but
off.
if you tell me birds aren't real and you believe it, I can't ever listen to you on any other subject.
What happens when the bird flies over the edge of the flat Earth?
You think they just drop that?
Because they're flying. They're flying. They're not going off.
That's how birds went extinct, maybe. They all flew to the edge of the Earth, dropped off.
It's like a suction.
And then the CIA
Sucked to the
created a
depths
bunch
of hell,
fake birds.
like hell's down there.
Yeah. Created a bunch of fake birds that watch us now. Yeah. Because they all went off the end of the flat Earth.
The devil's favorite demon, Cain, like tombstones them, pile drives them to hell.
I mean, this is dumb to even discuss.
Clay
But it's
Travis
what we do.
joins
It's
us.
what we do. We break down the hard-hitting issues.
Yeah.